whether it's licenses, parking, and so on and so forth, and to report issues to the county government, but also to get news. And it's good to see that we are already starting to innovate around the county app. So well done, Fozia, for the radio idea. MyCounty app, of course, as we have said, it will reduce physical visits. It will also reduce manual payments and also save on time and travel. We know our people travel. In my former life, when I used to work for the brokers, I remember I used to be a sales director, and distributors used to go around and distribute in every retail account. Today, thanks to M-Pesa, that's all cashless. So your security is dealt with. Salespeople are not under any threat as they go out their business. Distributors don't have to worry where they are. Retailers can buy from wherever it is. This is the same concept that we have in terms of your someone can be accessing services. So, for example, you live in Makueni, so you access services in Makueni. You work in Nairobi, so you access from services from Nairobi County for your business needs. And when you are traveling as a tourist, you can access services from wherever you are. So going digital will highly cut, and I think the students talked about the middlemen and those who get in the way, and I'm sure that will be history. I was saying to the governor that it's also the reason why we also have to start transitioning people from 2G to 4G, to increase the number of smartphones that people have, so that everyone, we leave no one behind. And although you can use the star 838 hash, your experience is so much better when you're on the app. So therefore, we have to start going that direction. So as part of accessing all county services in one place, you also no one needs to remember all these pay bills. So the user journey is also really fantastic. And for me, the biggest thing is that we will be able to enable individuals, regardless of where they are, and regardless of what they do, whether it is work, leave, and so on and so forth, leisure, to be able to interact. For the county, this is a great tool. Of course, we talked about Sema na Governor. You know, you need to be careful for what you wish for. so I'm sure you receive a lot of feedback and a lot of input from the public. But that's what they elected you for. But on a serious note, I was also saying to the governor, it's also the optics of having a channel where people can actually create and give input. If you cannot communicate, then you are not accessible. So it is fantastic to see this happening. In addition, I wanted to just recognize you, Your Excellency, the Governor Tula Kilonzo Jr., for the leadership that you have shown. My team has been mentioning you in every meeting that we've been talking about the MyCounty app. It starts with the leadership. Hustler Fund happened because the President was committed. He said 1st of December was the day to launch. The fact that you have been very, very clear with your team and our team is why this county is leading the way and providing the visibility that the rest of the counties will have to have. And I was saying to the governor that he's not going to be a very popular person, because when Makueni residents start to access these services, other residents from other cities, other counties will start to demand that they also get these services. The second is, of course, you'll get better visibility of your revenue collection, as you talked about, better coordination across your ministries in terms of in terms of what they are doing and connecting between ministries, and also be able to deliver services at the right cost. And so, in terms of from here, we intend to roll it out to all the 47 counties in the coming months. And I'm sure, as George said, we'll accelerate this process because the start today we have kicked it off. The app, as you have heard, is available on all phones. It can be available on smartphones, on the M-Pesa mini app, super app through the mini app piece, but also the web portal. 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 The web por and of course on the short code, because we need to make sure that we are not leaving the people who have 2G phones behind, or 2 or 3G phones, that everyone is included. And for those who have not dialed the service, star 838 hash. George and Boniface, I hope it works. And I hope that everyone can experience what we have launched today. So for me is to end by recognizing you, Governor, and your team for what you have been able to deliver, for pioneering this, for setting the pace for the other county, recognizing the two teams that have worked together in an agile way, but also recognizing all the partnerships that we have had from the partners that we have enabled this, the internal departments within Safaricom, but also within your government that has also enabled this. But more importantly, always for us to remember, it has to work for your ordinary person on the street. It has to work for the farmer, for the person who is seeking medical support. It has to work for the person who is seeking the service. The experience has to be good. The tech is good, but really without it coming alive at the point where the customer or the service is being provided to the mwananchi, really we will not have considered this to be a success. I'm sure then, once that happens, the revenue to the county will be, targets will be fulfilled, and the other successes that you want will also be fulfilled. And then in the future, once we get enough data across all counties, we can also come with big data and analytics to help you even offer better services and also better experiences. And when you talk about diaspora, you can continue to expand the reach of the app and the reach of what this ecosystem can do. But that's the start, and I'm sure in a year's time, people will not remember the world without app. So from today, I think it's a real great milestone, and Your Excellency the Governor, you'll always be associated with this milestone. So thank you very much, Jeff.
I will request the Safaricom CEO to remain on stage so that we have our gracious First Lady present a gift to him. Let us appreciate the First Lady with a hearty clap as she presents a gift to the Safaricom CEO. That is our gracious First Lady, Her Excellency, Madam Mutula.
Your Excellency, Governor Mutula Kilonzo Jr., Deputy Governor Lucy Mulili, our Chief Guest, Mr. Peter Ndegwa, all protocol observed. Good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. Your Excellency, my duty today is very simple. I don't plan to take a lot of your time. I just wanted to appreciate Mr. Peter Ndegwa for finding Makueni County fit and to choose Makueni County to be the only county so far that has the MyCounty app. The other counties are probably jealous, but he has already mentioned that he is going to join them in another 2 weeks or so. But we are proud and happy to continue being the center of excellence, and I am glad that he has picked it up, and we are happy that we are the county that has launched this MyCounty app. Thank you so much, Mr. Peter Ndegwa. Please appreciate our token of appreciation. I know I should have maybe carried some mangoes, but this is what we could offer. So please accept our gift and look forward to future collaborations and partnerships with Safaricom. Thank you so much, Mr. Peter Ndegwa.
Let us give them a hearty clap. County First Lady, that is our very gracious First Lady, Her Excellency Anita Mutula. Let us appreciate her with a hearty clap. Your Excellency, I'm informed that the Governor Taita Taveta has also sent a delegation on a learning mission, and I will request the following people from Taita Taveta to please be upstanding for recognition. Mr. Gabriel Mwadime, who is the Director ICT, Taita Taveta County. Mr. Mwadime, at the back. Mr. Gilbert Kachoi, a software developer with the county government. Mr. Kelvin Kitonga, ICT officer. Karibuni sana, convey our regards to your governor when you get back. At this juncture, Excellency, you will allow me to invite Her Excellency. Sorry, Excellency, just before you come. In the interest of time, I will request His Eminence Archbishop Ndambuki to please be upstanding together with the clergy who are present today. Let us appreciate the clergy. I feel that is not enough. Let us appreciate the clergy who are here with us today. You may be seated. Excellency, Archbishop Ndambuki is local, and that's why we never tend to think that he's a big man. And it was until today that I was informed that Archbishop Ndambuki, Doctor, is actually the head of African Brotherhood Church. So we are delighted in the company of the head of the African Brotherhood Church. But then additionally, he is also the chairperson, National Council of Churches, Kenya, NCCK. So let us give him a hearty appreciation. At this juncture, Excellency, allow me to invite Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Madam Lucy Mulili.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Governor, Your Excellency, the First Lady, CEO Safaricom, Peter, and your team, CECs who are present here, the Principal Secretary, State Department for Devolution, the Speaker of the County Assembly, CEOs present here, all guests who joined us today and our protocols observed. Good afternoon. Thank you very much. My name is Lucy Mulili, Deputy Governor Makueni County, and mine are just going to be a few remarks and to welcome His Excellency the Governor to make his speech. Now that the app has been launched, I wish to say that the launch of this app, My Government of Makueni County app, is a milestone for our county of Makueni. And because in the manifesto of His Excellency the Governor, we are very keen on ICT. And I know the digital transformation for the county has begun, and services are going to be provided faster to the people of Makueni. I wish to think about a youth, probably, or even a lady or an old man at the other end of the county, in Motito Ande, in Kitise, in Malili, because the county is vast. They do not now, will not need to come to Makueni to come and pay their revenue, their services, or they can be able to access the county services through My Makueni app. And therefore, the wish of devolution to provide proximate services to the people will not just be proximate in physical, but actually on the go, on your phone. And therefore, we really are thankful to Safaricom for the partnership we are having with you, for assisting this county and the team together in co-creation and coming up together with the Makueni County application. And therefore, as a county government, I know that we're going to input through our CC, ICT, and our team. There is more that we're going to put into that Makueni app going forward as innovations come along. And therefore, it's a beginning of a journey of transformation and providing good services to the people of Makueni County. And therefore, we are proud to have you today, to have Safaricom with us today. And I'm so happy. I like the way they go the whole journey, Safaricom, because I'm looking at this, I can see Makueni, I can see Safaricom. Then I'm okay, they really know how to plan and do a good job. You've come at the right time when there are rains here. Well, probably the mango season, of course, is over in the month of March. But we are privileged really to have you with us here. Now, we have a county executive committee we work with, and I think it's important for me to introduce members of the cabinet for Makueni County. And our request, because we have a chief, we please come and just introduce the waziris. And I'll request the waziris, please just come here. It's your day, it's part of the success of this county, and we truly appreciate it. Just come there, and the chief whip will introduce you, because we work in a team, and this is the team that we have being led by the team leader, His Excellency Honorable Mutula Kilonzo. So the chief whip, please, can you?
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Deputy, Your Excellency, the CEO, all protocols observed. I'm the chief whip behind the team leader, His Excellency, the Governor. With us is a team of the CECs who are around. We have quite a number who are on assignments outside this town, but they are with us in spirit. So I can start from the far end. We have the county attorney standing there. Can we clap for him? Then we have Engineer Choni, Waziri Barabara. We have Nicholas Zioka, Waziri Gender. We have Dr. Sonia Zilani, Waziri Lands. Then we have Waziri Damaris, Finance. And then our host CEC, Madam Elizabeth Muli. Asante sana.
Thank you very much. You may be seated. And finally, just last remarks. Just speaking from what the PS State Department for Devolution has talked about, the NOFB, National Optic Fiber Backbone Infrastructure. Oh, okay. Sorry, the county secretary. Just be outstanding. We have our county secretary and the chairman, Public Service Board, and the rest. Sorry, I forgot you. So thank you, but we recognize your presence and everyone else. So PS, you mentioned about NOFB and about how it terminates at the County Commissioner's Office, the National Optic Fiber Backbone Infrastructure, and how the State Department for Devolution is going to support counties in utilizing that infrastructure. We know the county government is not connected, but even as we do this, we know going forward, and I would like your speed, we are going to connect the county government offices to the backbone infrastructure for the country, and therefore more better experience for better services of the county government of Makueni. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege and singular honor to invite the team leader, Makueni County, His Excellency Honorable Mutula Kilonzo Jr., to come and make his remarks. Thank you. You're welcome.
Mwe ni museo. Komono yi. Mwe ni museo. Mami naonde. Mungu anasikia tu. Tito, now you are called Tito, we should refer you as Tito, CEO, Safaricom, and your colleagues, Speaker, County Assembly, PS Terry, our friend, and obviously our father in economics, Dr. Julius. MC, you forgot to introduce a very important guy. You might not put a very polite letter in your file. Is Nicodemus Muteti, the chairman of the County Public Service Board. Please be upstanding to be recognized. Thank you very much. And of course, the members of the County Assembly who, in very many ways, have been very instrumental in what we do. Allow me to make some general remarks before I read my very short speech. Today, I'm accompanied, there's somebody in your team who is a very good friend of mine, Kiptines Arab Kipchumba. Now, there's something significant about this day and him. On 26th of April 2001, we were admitted as advocates of the High Court of Kenya with him. But since my name appears before his, I'm his senior, so he calls me senior. If I don't say this, then I will not sleep when at night. On 26th of April 2013, it's also the last day that I saw my father alive. But on 26th of April 2017, God blessed us with a lovely son, with First Lady. Her name is Mutula. So God has a way of wiping tears. And today we are launching this app. CEO, you've come at a very good time. We were praying for this rain. It has come. You're the chairman of drought mitigation. Although you can see some rain in parts of Makueni, there are still parts of Makueni where there is no flood. For a long time, we have been in the red zone, 15 or more counties, say sub-counties, out of 30. Therefore, when you sit down to consider who to give provision, I plead with you to consider Makueni, if for anything, that we have produced Fauzia and Kasimu. It was also good for me to note, and I noted this when we were doing the Safaricom Youth Orchestra, that you share file numbers with, what was Terebu Musubale was? Honor. 1, 2, 3. Three of our ECMs are from Starehe, CEOs from Starehe, one member from the back is also from Starehe, so I asked you to take pictures. Fauzia, we have learned that you are a friend of Starehe. Ladies and gentlemen, residents of Makueni, this is a great opportunity. Just like some of the guests who have come to Makueni, this has been a competition of who comes first. And Makueni came first. You should be proud of yourselves. A lot of people were in the line, in the queue, on this platform, and Makueni is number one. So we want to honor you, Tito, Peter, for coming to join us today. Ladies and gentlemen, this platform and the memorandum we are going to sign today is opening a window for the young people in Makueni to do what was described by Boni, we call him Boni, otherwise Boniface, in very complicated terms. But it is our universities competing to do innovation. And that will begin in Makueni. So when I visited Moani girls before they went for Before they went for the drama festival, I challenged them to set up an innovation club so that you can compete. And that is the avenue that the youth in Makueni and generally in Kenya have missed out on having a platform. Allow me to thank Safaricom for being our champion and our partner in healthcare. We have a beautiful first-class facility in a place called Tower, courtesy of Safaricom. We have beautiful equipment in a hospital called Kilongo first-class equipment and Gekema Hospital, courtesy of Safaricom. And the person who came here in the height of COVID is none other than Karen Vasir, with a resident. Would you please stand to be acknowledged? Thank you. With a gentleman who is not only a friend, he's nearly a family member from Safaricom. His name is Henry Kilonzo. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who are asking, this is an opportunity for wealth creation. It's not just a platform. Initially, it was just a platform for me on this platform to see what you're paying. But then we have put up something else. We are showcasing. Before national government introduces the tourism circuit of Kenya, Makueni has introduced tourism circuit. Somebody flying in from Dubai, like these two good gentlemen, can easily go to the app and go to one of the best facilities in the world in Chulu. And through this app, we are able to create wealth, and many other places. And all the investors, the hoteliers who are here, have been looking for an opportunity to showcase their investments in terms of hotels. So now we have an opportunity through this platform. There's an opportunity in agriculture, and they want to help us in our value chains. But there's yet the game change. They have people who are prepared to partner with us in the Department of Gender to help the funds that we have in terms of what we call the Teleco Fund, so that you have a partner who can put in money together with MyCounty to lend to youth, women, persons with disability, and SMEs. And you'll get a credit at an affordable rate. And therefore, I think today I can say either it is a Merry Christmas or I can say it's a Happy New Year. So allow me to make my remarks briefly. It is a great privilege and honor to stand before you today as we unveil a new chapter in our journey towards a revolutionary development of service delivery. I am immensely grateful for the trust and responsibility you have bestowed upon me and my team to serve you. Our passion, I'd like to hit our own, for progress and commitment to the people of Makueni continues to drive us forward as we work tirelessly in realizing our shared dream, a dream of a progressive and vibrant county where the well-being of every citizen is a top priority. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an exciting time to be alive. As we launch this app, we stand at the cusp of a new era of possibilities, opportunities, and immense potential, where one can harness the power of technology to serve our people and bring tangible transformation to the lives of our people. For far too long, ladies and gentlemen, service delivery to our people has been plagued by inefficiencies, inequality, inaccessibility. We have seen how these challenges have impacted the livelihoods of our citizens and have hindered our country's progress. It is with this realization and understanding that the government of Makueni, through ICT, education and internship, forged this partnership with Safaricom PLC to craft this digital platform to serve the people of Makueni. Our vision is a single digital system that would not only launch digital services, but also empower our citizens to hold government accountable, underline those words, and therefore fostering the trust and confidence of our operations. This is the time the public will tell me if you're in Titwande and you are not doing your job. They will tell me on this app. This morning I have received a text message about an officer. So now they will be sending to this app. So Mujipang, we needed a solution that ensures transparency, visibility, and accountability. This was our promise to the people of Makueni, a symbol of our commitment and promise to improve the lives of the people of Makueni through an integrated and sustainable development process, a solution that promotes inclusivity and participation, upholds accountability in my government, and fosters strategic partnerships. Ladies and gentlemen, the result is this app, now dubbed MyCounty app. This app is a testament of our commitment to crafting sustainable local solutions to our challenges through creativity and innovative mindset. You have seen the group that is singing MyCounty 017. We just gave them a platform across at our green space to showcase their talent. You can see we have talent. And this is just but the beginning. This app offers, together with everything that will come, even greater opportunities for the youth population of Makueni, so educated. I told you, CS, that this good gentleman called Dr. Muteti has made employment impossible in Makueni because chief officers in Makueni are doctors of mathematics. So if you don't have a second degree, chances are that you will be eliminated when they are doing their shortlisting. This app is an excellent step forward in implementing sustainable practices in government operations. By adopting this app, we will reduce paper usage and promote digitalization, conserve our environment, which will translate to long-term cost and environment benefits. As a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, the other key pillar of our development is prioritization of the people of Makueni and Ndombe. At the heart of this app is a manifestation of this principle. Through this platform, we will be able to run a people-centered government that provides a level playing field for all members of the society. One that places power back in the hands of the citizens, allowing their voices to be heard and their contributions to be recognized. This platform will enable us to engage our citizens directly, empower them to participate in decision-making processes, and invite constructive feedback, and of course, criticisms, and give each and every one of you the power to hold us accountable as your leaders. I therefore have no doubt in my mind that through these applications, the citizens of Makueni will be empowered to make wise decisions and participate meaningfully in shaping our shared future. The launching of this app is also grounded on a very important pillar in our development agenda: good governance and service delivery. I am a firm believer that the success of any government is dependent on its ability to deliver quality services to its citizens in a manner that is transparent and inclusive. This platform provides an e-revenue collecting system that will help us streamline the collection of government revenue to fund development initiatives in a way that is efficient and effective. Our citizens within Makueni and Kenya as a whole, those in the diaspora, development partners, our friends, international community, will access real-time data about ongoing development on all sectors in the government of Makueni, not limited to revenue or finance, including where to find an aggregation center of green grounds in Makueni. You will find it in this app. This way, we shall entrench openness and transparency in this government. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to emphasize that this launch would not be possible without the tremendous work and support of my team and our Safaricom PLC. Allow me to recognize the following people. Bosco Mulwa, please stand to be recognized if you're here. Stephen Thiongo, if you're here. Benjamin Macau, ICT, if you're here, very good. Boniface Mtua, he's always so busy. I don't know whether he will be here. He must be doing something somewhere. Alphonse Kanunga, CEO, congratulations. Of course, Damaris Kavoy, I call her the Lord of Exchequer. And last but not least, of course, Elizabeth Molly, for your good job. The way George and Bonnie were doing their things here, in our shoe. Anyway, on the Safaricom team, allow me to recognize Boniface Bugania. Bonnie, this gentleman is an asset. This one is an asset. George Njuguna, what would you do without you, George? Iman Atwa, very good, of course. Mumbe, Where were you hiding? Eunice Saitua. Is she here? Kimari Maina. Lillian Momani. And then there is the wheeler dealer. The wheeler dealer. I call her the fulcrum. She is the wheel, she is the dealer, I call her the mafia. Wanchiko. General. Now, that is the fulcrum. She connects all of us, asks the necessary questions, puts us on check, asks questions, has feedback, sends us a message, waits for responses. If you don't call, she calls you back. It has been quite a challenge. Thank you, Wanchiko, for a good job. Members, your dedication, expertise, resources, and commitment to our shared vision has been instrumental in making this project a success. On behalf of the people of Makueni, please accept my deepest gratitude. It is my prayer we will continue working together across all sectors and levels to build a more equitable and prosperous society. It is in this spirit that my government will also be signing the MOU with you, Peter Ndegwa Tito, to further our various areas of potential partnerships through structured framework. To you, Peter Ndegwa, thank you very much for believing in us and your support to devolution. I told the team yesterday that I visited from Madagascar that are benchmarking on decentralization, that devolution is the second independence of Kenya. And by building counties through what you are doing with Safaricom, we'll be able to build the economy of Kenya away from what is happening at national level. We want to build a resilient economy that can support us irrespective of shortfalls at national government. This platform, ladies and gentlemen, offers that opportunity. I remain fully committed to working even more closely together with you. I mentioned to you a passion I have, and that of First Lady of children and mother and care. And my dream, again, is to do a first-class pediatric center, equivalent to what you find in ghettos, right here in Makueni. That facility, that HDU you have built in Lamu for mothers, that HDU that helps those mothers when they're delivering. And I believe the women of this country must deliver with dignity. That is my rallying call. And we can do something so that when they deliver, then we can give them the dignity they deserve. And therefore, that's why I have recognized the work that Karen Besie Moli has done together with Henry Kilonzo in this regard. With those few remarks, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mwani girls. Together with Mwalimu Caroline, I told you that CEO thinks that this app doesn't need any further advertisement. You are enough. So he might call you to Safaricom house for something. And then the good team who sang very good song, the team from Makueni, MyCounty 017. That is the way to go. And we hope that every country can find an opportunity of showcasing what they have like we do. My dream, Peter, allow me to call you Peter. It took 5 months for Wanjiku to call you Peter. Allow me to call you Peter. My dream is to bring investments to Makueni. My dream is to improve the livelihoods and transform the lives of those people in Makueni. 78% of them who believe in agriculture. Just transforming them, not to make too much money, even $10 a day. And then we can have people who truly are hardworking and don't need anybody other than we facilitating them to make sure they get a market. An app like this one can market our mangoes under the sea. Thank you, Peter. Asante.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate His Excellency. Asante sana. this moment, I would like to request His Excellency to just remain on stage. Kindly, His Excellency, our Governor, just remain on stage. And I would like to request CEO Safaricom to just come over for the signing of the MOU. It's the most important part of the program. Thank you so much. Asante sana. His Excellency, my Governor, is my good friend, so sometimes we joke a lot, but at least thank you so much for coming over. At this point, I would like to request kindly my witnesses to come over on the stage. I'm requesting the Chief Corporate Affairs to come over kindly. County Attorney, please come over. I would also like to request Director PSDT to come on stage. And finally, I request ECM ICT to come on stage. I'm told in Makueni County we are not signing MOUs on papers. No, we are digital. That is the Makueni that we have. So, at this point, assume that they are not doing the paper, because we are going to do it on the digital screen over there in style. Kindly, you may have your seats. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Now, finally, Makofi mabibi na mabwana. The beginning of a new journey, the digital transformation that we're talking about. Congratulations, MyCounty County. Makofi, asanteni sana. Thank you so much, His Excellency. Now, I would like to request you kindly now to have the digital signing. Makofi. Najua mnataka kuona secret ya gavana. Tafadhali msiende kuitumia. All right, let's have a good club. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's appreciate them as they leave the stage. Asanteni sana. And at this point, we want to say that MyCounty app is officially launched. Wapi makofi jameni. Asanteni sana. At this point, I invite my MC Mesh, uje hapa. Then we wind up.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate them with the hearty clap. At this juncture, Excellency, I would want to tell the Safaricom team and the other invited guests a story of a mountaineer from MyCounty called Dr. Faith Mwende. Dr. Faith Mwende is a seasoned mountaineer from Kilungu in MyCounty, and she's currently hiking Mount Everest with the hope of reaching the summit at 8,849 meters above sea level in the coming week. When she summits, she will have become the first Kenyan citizen woman to have achieved this rare milestone. Excellency, Safaricom is giving $1 million